Welcome back to Make It Right. How are you? How was the week? Please share in the comments below. I would reply, comment on it, like it, and we will have a great conversation. So, another episode. I want to change format a bit. For each 2 weeks, I will be covering the key feature I've been working the past 2 weeks. It's not gonna be the dialogue, it's gonna be feature and underlying decisions behind these features. The last 2 weeks I've been working on the game narrative. From my Kincells experience, where I had no game narrative, it was a big blocker for the game because it was very plastic, not interesting, and for player there was no point to playing it because no interest. I have used upgrades, leaderboards, different characters, but it doesn't play along without cool story behind. So now I got a bright idea to introduce the story into the game. I'm a big fan of Quentin Tarantino movies, and Quentin Tarantino is a huge master of dialogues. He building his story using dialogues, he building the context using dialogues. So I decided to go with this approach. It's very hard to write a proper dialogue, and it's very hard to make it clever. I am not a writer, probably you're not a writer too. But we have a nice writer, we have AI, we have ChatGPT. So I have developed the feedback dialogue narrative using ChatGPT and Midjourney. Funny thing, while working on it, I remembered a novel by Victor Pelevin called Snuff, where the main hero of the novel writes his history using the kind of AI tool in which he tunes up the story, adding more drama, adding more jokes, adding whatever he can add. But still you have to have a story, still you have to have a content. AI will not do all the job for you. So in this video I will show you how I build the dialogues and avatars using ChatGPT and Midjourney. So let's start from ChatGPT. So ChatGPT has been trained on lots of models and lots of data, so it potentially already knows what you want from it. So all you have to do is to use the key phrases and key words which can help AI to find the relative models to understand you. Currently I'm using shmup and stages mentions, which immediately would let AI to understand that we are in a concept or on context of the arcade game. Then I'm specifying the characters which gonna be involved in this game. So obviously it's gonna be some kind of villain, vicious and cruel antagonist, call it Bill, Sam, whatever Sam it can be. I thought about Uncle Sam, and Joe, good guy who will be our main hero. And voila, already from this very small context, AI gives us its understanding of what we're up to. We have ideas for names, ideas for character descriptions, ideas for everything. The key point is that we are relating to the data models which are already in the AI's mind, so to say. Now all we need to do is to give a better and deeper context to what we are expecting from AI in our particular case. So now I'm trying to make AI to understand that I want to build my story as the dialogues between characters, between Sam, Joy and Bill, and it should be some kind of dialogue way to send the narrative to the player. Thing is, as much clarity you can provide to AI, the better picture or better wording you will have from AI. And keep in mind that you are referencing to the data models and existing data which has been used to train AI. Now we have pretty much cool conversation between Sam, Joy, and Bill. It's pretty much long, but it already gives you idea and you already can correct it. As I'm building the game, I don't need huge dialogues. I can have something smaller, so I'm asking AI to provide the shorter version of the dialogue. Now it's much better to read, and it's shorter and it's clever enough. So that's it about the dialogue. You can play around and you get the idea. Use the keywords, which can use the keywords, context, and always think about existing data which AI has been trained on. Cool, now we have conversation between our main characters. But it's not enough, we need some pictures, because a picture costs 1,000 words. Let's go to Midjourney and generate some avatars for our characters. Alright, so our antagonist called it Bill, so I think we can take a photo of David Carradine as a source picture for Midjourney to work with. So to work with Midjourney, you can work with prompts, but I prefer to rely on some kind of source images. So let's start with a picture of Paul Cardine from Kill Bill, because he was Bill in the movie. And let's tell Midjourney what we want to have, what kind of styles we want to have for Paul in our game. So I want it to be in cyberpunk style and in anime of 80s. And it should be a character portrait, because it's gonna be a portrait for the avatar. It will take a while to generate, I will just cut it off. So the funny thing about Midjourney is that for people it tries to put glasses or something on their eyes. I don't like it and I don't understand how it goes, but there is a command for Midjourney no, which tells AI what exactly should be excluded from the generation. In this particular case, I am telling Midjourney to not draw glasses. That's much better, but we can be more specific with styles. So those pictures are way too cute, way too kind, but there is some kind of cruelty in them, but we can do better. So I'm asking Midjourney to add some dark noir shades and some Blade Runner style. Now it's much better. It's much better. I think we can go with option number 4, which is bottom right. The next generation, still it takes a while to generate. Now it's just beautiful. We are almost there. Look at those eyes. Definitely it's gonna be a variation of the first option. Now it's even much better. I think we can stop. We definitely can stop with any kind of version, but the first one is most vicious and violent. So we can use this one. That's it. We have built. I hope my experience is useful for you and you maybe get some useful ideas which you can use in your life, work, whatever it can be, you name it. See you in the next episode. Have a nice week. Bye.